Hi, wives. Welcome to a journey of rediscovering intimacy and passion in your marriages. We're about to unlock secrets that will reignite the spark. If you feel like the flame has dwindled in your relationship, you're in the right place. In this video, you need to know the sexual secrets of these faceless women, the ones who seem to effortlessly keep their husbands captivated. We're diving deep into the heart of a man's desires and learning how to use this knowledge to strengthen your bond. Take your time to read this and get your husband back. Reclaim your rightful place as the queen of your castle. You know, we've all been there. That frustrating point where it feels like you're speaking different languages, like you're miles apart even when you're lying right next to each other. But what if I told you there's a way to bridge that gap? A way to not just speak the language of love, but to make love the very foundation of your communication. Because that's what we're talking about here. Using the power of intimacy to rebuild and strengthen your marriage. Now, I'm not saying this is easy. I'm not saying it's some magic trick. It takes effort, it takes understanding, and most importantly, it takes a willingness to see things from his perspective. And trust me when I say his perspective on intimacy, on desire, on what truly makes him feel loved and cherished. It's probably different than you think. You see, men, we're often portrayed as these simple creatures, driven solely by physical urges. But that couldn't be further from the truth. We crave connection just as much as you do, maybe even more than you realize. We want to feel desired, wanted, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, on every level. And that's where the magic happens, my friend. When you tap into that deep-seated need, when you use intimacy, not as a weapon or a bargaining chip, but as a tool of love, as a way to build him up, to make him feel like he can conquer the world. That's when the walls come crumbling down, and you can start to rebuild that foundation of passion and connection. But here's the thing, it's not about just giving him what he wants in the bedroom. It's about understanding why he wants it, what's driving those desires. It's about creating an environment of trust, of openness, where he feels safe enough to be vulnerable, to express his needs, and to know that you're right there with him, ready to explore those desires together. Because that's what true intimacy is all about, isn't it? It's about vulnerability. It's about trust. It's about meeting each other's needs with love and understanding. It's about building each other up, making each other feel desired, cherished, and deeply, deeply loved. So let's break free from the misconceptions, from the societal pressures, and rediscover the power of intimacy in its purest form. Let's learn to speak the language of love in a way that resonates with our husbands, in a way that brings us closer together than ever before. Because a marriage built on a foundation of love and intimacy, that's a marriage that can weather any storm. Now, let's talk about kissing. I know, it seems so simple, right? You've been doing it since you were teenagers, sneaking behind the bleachers after school. But somewhere along the way, amidst the laundry, the dishes, the carpool schedules, kissing can become routine, perfunctory, a quick peck on the cheek before rushing out the door. But it doesn't have to be that way. See, that simple act of kissing, it's a spark plug. It's a way to ignite passion, to reignite that fire that might have dwindled over time. But it's not just about the act itself, it's about the intention behind it. It's about looking into his eyes, really seeing him, and letting him know that in this moment, all that matters is the two of you. Don't turn kissing into wrestling in your marriage. Stop being local. Kiss your husband even when he is not expecting it. Forget about the dishes piling up in the sink. Forget about the work emails flooding your inbox. In this moment, there's only him, his lips on yours, and the electricity that shoots through your body when you truly connect. And let's be honest, ladies, there's an art to a good kiss. It's not about slobbering all over each other like teenagers. It's about taking your time, about exploring the contours of his lips, about teasing and tantalizing, about building anticipation with every touch. Think about it. A soft kiss on the back of his neck as he's reading the paper. A lingering kiss at the breakfast table before the chaos of the day begins. A passionate kiss that leaves him breathless after a long day at work. These aren't just kisses. They're love notes, whispered without words. They're reminders of the passion that still burns brightly beneath the surface. And you know what? It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't require elaborate planning or a team of makeup artists. Sometimes, the most passionate kisses are the spontaneous ones, the ones that catch you both off guard. So the next time you're with your husband, really look at him. See the man you fell in love with, the one who still takes your breath away. And then kiss him like you mean it. Kiss him with all the love, all the passion, all the fire that still burns within you. Trust me, he'll notice. And more importantly, you'll both remember why you fell in love in the first place. Now let's talk about something that might seem a little frivolous, a little superficial, but trust me, it's anything but lingerie. Yes, ladies, I said lingerie. Because feeling confident and sexy in your own skin, it's a game changer. It's not about him, it's about you. It's about reclaiming your sensuality, about celebrating the woman you are, curves and all. See, lingerie isn't just about the fabric. It's about the feeling. It's about slipping into something that makes you feel powerful, desirable, like you can conquer the world, or at least his world. And that confidence, that inner glow, it radiates outward. It's magnetic. Think about it. When you feel good, you look good, right? You walk with your head held a little higher, your smile is a little brighter, and that energy, it's infectious. He'll feel it too. He'll see the spark in your eyes, the sway of your hips, and he'll be drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe of lace and silk, although a little shopping spree never hurt anyone, right? It's about finding pieces that make you feel good, that celebrate your body, that make you feel confident and sexy in your own skin. Be creative with your choice of underwear. Ensure they are neat and sexy. And it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be a simple silk slip, a lacy bralette, even a pair of cotton panties that make you feel amazing. It's about the feeling, remember? So ditch the old stretched out t-shirts and the granny panties. Treat yourself to something special, something that makes you feel like the queen you are. Because when you feel good, when you feel confident, when you feel sexy, he'll feel it too. And that, my friend, is the most powerful aphrodisiac of all. So there you have it. The secrets to unlocking the bedroom, to reigniting the passion, to reclaiming your rightful place as the queen of your castle. Remember, it's not about changing who you are. It's about rediscovering the woman you've always been. The woman who is strong, confident, sensual, and oh so desirable. Embrace your power, ladies. Own your sensuality, and watch as your marriage transforms into the passionate, loving partnership you've always dreamed of. Go on now. Go out there and set your love life on fire.